Well, good morning, you sons of bitches. Especially all you sons of bitches in the email. I'm coming on to talk other shit. But I'm not done my fight. My dog's all excited. He likes when I go on air. After I dealt with all these fucks. We went to the spa, didn't we? We had a spa day? Yeah. Okay, get down, bud. Get down. Okay. I haven't even got worked up yet, man. Okay. He likes it when I do this, because you know what? He gets Treats. Okay. Lay down, buddy boy. Lay down. Okay, down, boy. Lay down. Lay down. When the show's over. When the show's over, okay? Treats when the show's over, okay? 1 second. When the show's over, okay? So he gets excited. You hear that tail? Stay. Do you hear that tail going? So I got the funniest video. So I pampered him after my last live and gave him a good brushing, and I was like, oh, you're at the paw spa, and he was laying there and he's going I was going to sing that song, Po at my door, but I don't want to get him worked up. Had the Po at my door. He's laying there right now. We had the Po at my door. Oh, shit. So, I'm getting ready to go to the food bank, okay? And all you sons of bitches in the email, I hope to see you at the food bank soon, okay? So, I'm going to read first. We're a majority government, right? It's a liberal majority government now, okay? Are we surprised? I knew this was going to happen. Already predicted it. So, we got our own shit going on in Peterborough, don't we? Michelle Ferreri got raped, so that's what I'm fucking focusing on, because that's my fucking backyard. Though, Jamie Schmiel is my conservative MP. But in 2021, I was unable to vote for Michelle Ferreri in the hospital because there was no one from Elections Canada in there, so that chapped my ass when I was hospitalized. And they didn't have anyone from Elections Canada in there. So I was unable to vote for Michelle Ferreri that time. And then recently I was unable to vote for Michelle Ferreri because the boundaries changed in my area. But Peterborough and an area is still my riding. So this is my back fucking yard, okay? Peterborough County. Tomato, right? So, what might happen in one end of Peterborough County still affects the other end. There's a few MPs throughout the county. I'm going to read Emma Harrison's Facebook feeds. Because a year ago, when the rigged election happened, around Peterborough and county, Michelle Ferreri's name was everywhere. Businesses endorsed Michelle Ferreri. Check out Drain Brothers. Okay? They own several gravel pits on top of other businesses and properties, okay? Coming down Highway 7, which Highway 7 take you right to Ottawa or take you down to Lansdowne Street in Peterborough. Drain Brothers are on Highway 7. Big operation. And they had the biggest two Michelle Ferreri signs over their garage doors. It was... And every little business along the way. There was restaurants. Like... You know, everywhere had Michelle Ferreri signs. So, yeah, I'm going to read that. And I also want to not forget about all the calls I made and I have been making. And OPP not helping me. It shouldn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what the fuck I need, okay? And they're all playing games with me. And the females are the worst. You females, the problem right now is we've hired on DEI. We haven't hired based on skill or moral compass, okay? You got all these females that got a little bit of power, okay? And it's unreal. It's unreal. I had all these people making fun of disabled, and then, you know, and I want to charge. Here's the funny thing. I want to charge the ODSP with neglect and abuse. But yet I can't seem to lay a charge. But everybody in the fucking email months ago told me to sue, get legal advice. They want me to get legal advice to sue. But the police, not here to help me, right? I want to press charges. Oh, they're not here. They want me to sue. Like, it's so fucked. It's so fucked up. Unreal. And all of you fucks, I hope that check is really important to you, because all you're doing is fucking up your kid's future. All you're doing is fucking up your grandkids' future. So when you're like, oh, I'm having it out with the Livid lesbian, be proud, because you're wrecking fucking society. And you're wrecking your kids and your grandkids' upbringing. So, that's on you, assholes. I don't have kids. I got fur cousins. Okay, down, butt down. So, keep that in mind. You are doing such a disservice. And then, after I contacted OPP last night, 8 o'clock, CIBC agent called me. You'd think they were all in cahoots. It will all catch up with you all. And I'm going to make sure every crooked fucking one of yous fucking with me, you're going to be at the food bank with me. And you're going to be in the unemployment line. And imagine, my ODSP never sent me emails about work. And they sent me this thing about finding a new career. Honey, I do have a career. And the skull bard's in the email, you stupid little fuck. My worker, you stupid little fuck. And your female boss with too much power on her hands. And that same little fuck cut me off last year. And his female boss called me up. And I hung up on her. And this was before I got swearing like I do now. Okay? She called back and she said, you do know that I'm a supervisor. You hung up on a supervisor. And I said, lady, I was a supervisor too. And respect is earned, not given. Right? Sarah? Right? Sandy? It'll all catch up with you. Okay? So, I gotta call the police again after, because I gotta figure out where I can put in a fucking complaint that Michelle Ferreri got rigged. Because we're sitting at a majority government, you dumb fucks. Okay. Go over and check out Michelle Ferreri. Okay? And then go over and check out Emma Harrison. Okay? What do you see difference between comments? Well, I told you the other day that Emma Harrison was too busy hopping and skipping and high-fiving Mark Jerrison down the streets of Rosedale to help Chrystia Freeland get that fucking majority. Okay? Well, here she is, skipping and hopping, okay? 1 sec, okay? You gotta watch this. Okay? 1 sec. Just, you gotta, like, that's all she does. That's it. Oh. Shit. Fuck. It's awful music. So, oh, I'm getting cut off. Cut off. It must be Dave Smith and Jeff Leal and all the little fucking Peterborough Mafia, right, you sons of bitches? Are y'all sucking Jeff Leal's dick? Mr. Pickleball? Are we all sucking Jeff Leal's dick, Mr. Pickleball Court? Because it was more important for Jeff Leal to get those pickleball courts in there for him and his wife than to house the fucking citizens that he fucking represents. We're going to read these feeds because you need to know a difference between Michelle Ferreri and Emma Harrison. And Emma Harrison can't quite fill the shoes of Michelle Ferreri. No offense, Emma Harrison, but you're not really there, okay? So, this, Emma Harrison's post from April 12th. Thank you, Montreal, for your incredible hospitality. Maybe she liked that Pervert show where the dominatrix was hanging from the ceiling with leather and fucking chains and whips. I don't know. Quite the convention. Okay. So, we're going to go in here and read the feeds. First, I'm going to tell you the reactions. I'm going to have to go to her Facebook page. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I'm shared on my Facebook what I'm fucking reading, what post it actually is, okay? So, we're going to listen and fucking learn, okay? Oh, yeah. I saw one video on hers. It looked like she might have saw the Dominatrix show. And there is no, like, videos. Like, there's nothing like Michelle Ferreri. Michelle Ferreri still works like she's the goddamn MP. Okay. So, the post I'm reading, I shared it last night. Look, listen to the reactions. First, I'm going to show you so you can fuck in with my connection. And Dave Smith, 57 laughed at this horse shit. 33 are angry. 14 loved it. And where is this one? Oh, look at 3. So, did people like this? Or dislike it more? You tell me, Peterborough, you fucking Einsteins. Fuck. Better call the OPP and ask them about the Livid Lesbian. Okay? Because I've told the Livid Lesbian. Oh, we're getting choppy again. Okay? So, you got to see the reactions. Okay? Not many people care for her. She seems nice, but she doesn't seem qualified. It seems like DEI, but in government. See, Emma got rigged and put in there. Okay, it was quite obvious, okay? Did she rig the election? No, she fucking didn't. She didn't. I actually feel sorry for Emma Harrison in some ways because she's obviously not qualified, okay? So, no offense, Emma Harrison, but again, Michelle Ferreri was those are big shoes to fill, okay? Big high heels to fucking fill, okay? We're not putting cleats on. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not the biggest shoe cleat wins, right? If you're on the lacrosse field, well, you be the winner. Gagne, okay? But in politics, that wasn't the way the score went down. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and I know me, when I play games, I don't like when people cheat, right? So. Anyways, we're going to read the comments. You got to see the reactions. And I'm going to have to go in a bit because I got to get ready to go to the food bank. But you guys might be lucky enough to have a conversation with me and Uncle Buck if he's up for it, okay? All right. Starting at the top. I like to start at the top and make my way to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So, the comments. Emma Harrison, Mark Jerriston, high-fiving and skipping down the fucking road. Like they were doing in Rosedale to help Chrystia Freeland's seat go to a Liberal. Bradley says, as fraternity about as serious as Animal House, was there a toga party? Spend and tax. Yahoo! Now, Jim says, now have a reporter try to ask a relevant question and watch them scatter. Leanne says, elbows up, pants down, wallet's empty. A lot of people are loving these comments. But you could read that, right? Ed says, stick to your NWO where the sun don't shine. John has looks like Arthur meme, and it's a cringe button. Bruce says, another day at the pig farm. Oink, oink, bitches. And I'm not skipping any. And I haven't read these comments, okay? I just know, because I've read her comments and her posts before, okay? Watch her, okay? Sylvan says, do we have a deal yet? Jordy's got 3 puke faces emojis. Austin put some meme in there. I don't know what it is. It's probably something. Oh! Somebody put on a peck. Another piggy crosses the floor looking for truffles, and it's got that Marilyn. Marilyn the floor crosser. And she's putting a big wad in her mouth. Big Carney's got her, like, he's going like this, and she's putting wads of money in her mouth. Really funny. High five. Kyle says, high fives for destroying a country. Now there's a meme. Susan says, I should have been there. Okay, Susan. So that was one, like, Scott says, and it's a meme, being a liberal isn't about being stupid, it's about showing the world how proud you are to be stupid. Brad's got a puke emoji. Oh, and then there's a cat gif, and someone's going to feed it something, and the cat's puking up a hairball. Ian's got a meme, and it's got red background with the Chinese liberal logo, okay? Like China, okay? Canada. Chris put a meme. If mental illness had a cure, we'd have no liberals. Excuse me. Pull my finger. Excuse me. That's for all you pigs at the OPP. And you know why they call you pigs? Because it's the dirtiest fucking animal, right? So, oink, oink, bitches. Especially you fucking sows. Somebody put, beware, you live under total terrorism. Kevin's got about 10 clown emojis. Kyle has a meme of a black man going like this. I love it. I don't know who he is. Maybe he's an actor. I'm not sure. Greg says, 2 fingers. So far we only had Susan make a positive comment. Carl put the traitors, and it's the Liberal, and it's got Carney, Trudeau, Freeland, Stephen Gobu, Melanie Jolie, Jagmeet Singh, that Tam, Dr. Tam, right? That Philip Champagne. Michelle Ferreri put some thing about that. Well, Philip Champagne was in the news last week because he's got his hands in the Alto rail, okay? And he's got a wife. I thought that little fuck was gay. I wonder if his wife is just for show. That little French fuck. I don't know. I think he's queer. John says, okay, fun is over. Now it's time to get to work, right? John says, how about less looking relaxed with a coffee, having fun, and more of doing things that help our riding? Just a suggestion. Oh, and then there's a meme. Somebody's got a brain and the guy has his hand up. No thanks. Elbows up. Jennifer says teamwork makes the dream work. Ooh. So Emma had 2 nice comments in all of that. Okay. Now there's a meme that's too much to read. Now there's a meme and it's got a cat with a sombrero and a little mustache, and it says, oh no, cringe. Laurie says, what a joke. Matt says, curious what Liberals are thankful for. Barry says, tell us more about your New World Order agenda. Yes, please tell us more about that shit. Susan says, a cult is a social group defined by unconventional, extreme, spiritual, or philosophical beliefs, often centered around a charismatic leader and characterized by high cohesion, secrecy, and authoritarian control. These groups often employ deceptive, manipulative, and perceive tactics to isolate members and foster absolute dependence. The University of, I don't know, she didn't end. Steve says, high five for communism. James says, Mark Jerriston, the man afraid of old ladies. Sabine says, that's a wrap for what? Frank says, good majority Monday all. So, yeah. The end of Canada, Thomas says. There was a meme in between that of Mark Carney and Epstein. Because Mark Carney, our pervert prime minister who just got a majority fucking government, was listed 69 times on the Epstein list. Trudeau, 30. And Trudeau just got caught with child porn on his phone. But nobody's investigating, right? The cops are going after the innocent people, right? It's always the victims that are suffering, right? Because, like, when they do call me, they put the blame on me. Not the fact that you haven't done your fucking jobs, you fucking idiots. So, anyways, oh wow, the Goonies, it's got that, the Goonies, elbows up, hey, it's guys. Anyways, I'm gonna have to get going here, okay? So, that's that. You guys could do a little bit more research yourselves, okay? I gotta make sure my Mr. Man is all ready. When I go to the food bank, eh? Maybe I'll get you some doggy treats there, eh? Sometimes they got treats there for the dogs. So, anyways, I'm hoping that, somebody calls me with fucking follow-up, okay? But if not, I'm gonna have to fucking work like a son of a bitch today, So, anyways, I hope that when you guys all went to sleep last night, that I was the only thing that you fucking saw. So, don't forget this, okay? All of you. Okay? Everyone that I call, I'm like, I'm the Livid Lesbian. They're like, what's your name? Livid Lesbian. No, tell us your name. No, I identify as the Livid Lesbian, you sons of bitches. And don't just forget it. I want you to have a fucking face to the name. So you know who you're fucking with, okay? Because as much as yous are fucking with me, I'll fuck back twice as hard, okay? I said yesterday's video, get the lube out, okay? Because you're going to fucking need it, okay? Anyways, you might see me and Uncle Buck after, okay? Bye!